Hi guys, welcome to our Spain podcast. Today we'll be diving into the league. The league just started, the Premier League. It was amazing this weekend. There's so many games that went on. So today it's good. I'm not here by myself. I have Mr. Ben over here. So I'm Manchester United fan and it's Arsenal fan. They were so happy. They make us look super terrible today. What do you think about the game, Ben?
Hey, Annie,
Good to have you in my mind. Good to have you here in my
yeah,
mind.
thanks for having me on board.
Of course, boss. Of course.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you said, man, like I'm happy we won with the victory,
Yeah,
clean sheet away from home.
that's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't come any better than that.
yeah. But the game overall, what do you think about it?
I would say it's a game of maybe two halves.
Hmm.
If I was to say more or less, maybe a game of a half and then one and a half,
Okay.
because I felt Arsenal had to control the first maybe 20, 25 minutes.
Okay.
And I think
That's from Arsenal France.
yeah,
So
and after and then after that, I felt United really controlled the game. They
yeah,
just lacked that cutting edge in the
yeah,
final third to like just put the ball at the back of the net. But
yeah.
if this is their benchmark for the season,
Hmm.
United are in a good place.
I agree. I agree. I think I thought United did a wonderful job. From the defensive third all the way to the actually to the final third. They just can't find the clinical aspect of the game, what they need. Yeah, it was amazing to watch the boys today. It was a great game. You know, let's go into the analysis of the game. The strategy Arsenal bringing to the ball today, and the one Manchester United display. What do you think? Who have the better strategy? Do you think the best team won?
That's a tricky question. But to be honest, if that game ended a draw,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be pulling out my hairs and saying, "Oh, why did Arsenal drop points?"
Okay.
If United did score, I'd be like, "Okay, it's a deserved result." However, I feel this Arsenal team have been coming together for a few years now,
Right.
and they're finally clicking. They know what it is to go to a place like Old Trafford and come out with a clean sheet. These
That's
were
fair.
things that this team was not doing before. So, on the Arsenal perspective, they've really improved in that regard, knowing to go to these big places and
Yeah.
getting results.
That's fair.
Um, but again, in terms of strategy, like you asked, I
Mm.
felt Arsenal came out of the blocks. They had a game plan, just struck the ball around and then seize an opportunity. And obviously, like in the past, like what, 2 years now, Arsenal have been like the top teams with set pieces. So I felt when United gave away that set piece, you could sniff that something could come out of it. And unfortunately, I think it was a goalkeeping error.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Left to me, I thought there was really nothing much in between both sides. But like I said earlier, the first 20, 25 minutes was Arsenal's. And then United just came out. And one thing I liked about what they did was they utilized those flanks, those wing backs, the
Yeah.
Dalos, the Dorgus,
Yes.
and then Ahmad came in with his own trickery, and that just created more chaos for Arsenal's back line.
Mm.
The second half was a contrast from what the first half was. And you wonder,
100%.
like, why didn't United start off the second half as they did the first?
I know.
But for what it's worth, though, like I said, I was just happy as an Arsenal fan that we came out of Old Trafford with a clean sheet.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't remember the last time we went to Old Trafford and we won there. I think the last time we did was the season Arsenal actually won the title
Oh, okay.
when
So
Sylvain Wiltord scored
yeah, we thought. Oh, that's
so you
that's a
can
long time ago.
imagine exactly.
Wow, I don't even know that. I didn't have that track. I
Yeah,
thought you guys have been so successful in
nah,
Old Trafford, to be
mostly
honest.
draws here and there, but not
Mm,
like an outright win, clean sheet. Nah, I think the
wow.
last time, quote me wrong, but I think the last time was Sylvain Wiltord when we actually got a clean sheet, or maybe Adebayo. Yeah, but other than that, no.
Mm, mm. Okay. That's understandable. Manchester United, like we say, they trying to get that momentum. They're trying to get themselves, right in shape. Like he said, you know, Arsenal has the first 20 minutes fair. He said 25,
Yeah,
30, but I want to say 20 minutes. But yeah, so it's agreeable. So Manchester United did a good job. And unfortunately for them, there is a saying that a good boy with a good writing, you don't understand broke. What's the point? I forget the way they say it in Nigeria, but yeah. So Nigeria way. I think the best thing Manchester United need to fix is everything. It's not just one thing and leave the other.
agreed.
Like Ben said, the goalie messed up. Period. There's no
Yeah,
question about that. He
yeah,
did the same thing last season. I don't know if you
agreed,
remember from corner kick against
agreed,
Arsenal. The
agreed.
same
Yep,
situation happened, and he can't even punch the ball further
agreed.
away.
Yeah,
We were talking the other time about Donnarumma. punched the ball far away.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
goalie, I thought Manchester United goalie today just need to punch the ball back to that side.
Agreed.
He punched
Agreed.
it back towards his goal.
Danger.
Yeah, and it's not even a strong, firm end.
Nah.
I made a video and I was saying, if Manchester United cannot fix the goalie issue this season, then they will keep going to the same turmoil. That's the way I say it.
No, any, and I agree with you there, because honestly, I think before we even jumped on the podcast, I was telling you, like, goalies in particular, they have to save you between 10
Yeah,
to 12 points a season.
100%.
And I don't see Onana and is it Ben Tenadir,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
his
yeah,
name is,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
see them combined
Yeah,
saving you 10 points, let alone Onana or the second choice. So I feel maybe it's something that you guys need to dive into the market. Or honestly, they're good keepers. They're very good keepers in the league
a
itself.
lot.
But you guys need a change of hands.
They do.
However, though, your performance today, and that's what I'm reflecting on, is a stark contrast to what you guys were doing last year.
100%. I agree.
The improvement is on point, but at the same time, it also shows the coach, Amorim, is he's implementing his ideas with the team, and they're really buying into his ideas because you can see the back three, or rather back five. I thought all of them, to a man, were flawless.
Wow.
I
I agree.
personally, they were flawless.
I agree. I
Um,
agree.
and then getting to the midfield, Bruno Fernandes does what he does. Ticking around, just taking spraying passes, which I thought he was brilliant because he was the one spraying the passes to Dorgu, Dalo. So I thought up until that part was good. I just think, up front, considering new guys, they're still
Yes.
trying to buy into the system and all. So it may take them a while to gel in,
Yeah,
but it won't take them much time because they played in the league. They
I
know what's
agree.
required.
I
So
agree.
they'll get there. They'll get there. But
Say-
again, going back to your point,
Yes.
a goalie,
Yeah.
a central midfielder,
Yes, sir.
and I think United will be okay.
That's why I thought. That's why I thought. They got a striker. Hopefully, the guy
Exactly.
delivered. I think if they got a goalie, if they can get in Baliba from Brighton, probably. I'm not sure that deal will happen this season, but if not, probably next season. Who knows? So whenever that is going to happen, I think it will be a good deal for Manchester United.
Agreed. No,
So,
agreed.
yeah, that's.
But
great.
jumping into that situation though,
Yeah.
honestly, if they cannot get Baleba, they should go into the loan market and find a loan goodbye to fill in that midfield position. Same thing with the goalie, one or the other, but they need to go into the loan market
Yeah.
and find somebody because they can't be spending good money on the attack to score goals and your defense is leaking or your goalkeeper is lacking.
Right.
Then what's the point?
Definitely.
So you need to just fill it in all out, like the other teams are doing. See, Man City, they've recruited from A to Z. Look at Liverpool. Despite the recruitment, they still want to spend over 100 million to buy someone like Isaac.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if those teams are doing that and they are already at the top, then United needs to close that gap further. So
100%. 100%. See, I couldn't agree more. I think they need to do that. Hopefully they can come back around and do some magic, in that transfer market before it closes next week or so. So yeah, talking about that, these two players I really want to talk about today. I don't know if I see the same thing, and that is Odegaard, your captain, and Mason. I think Mason for Manchester United, he really played well. Really, I was surprised by his performance. Let me just put it that way. Compared to what he did last season, even though he don't have a lot of chances last season, he had some injury and stuff.
Agreed.
But today he really played very well. And Odegaard, on the other hand, sometimes, and I'm not saying every time, sometimes he get lost in a big game like this. I don't know. Maybe I am saying the same thing, or maybe I was wrong. What do you think about that? What do you say?
To be honest, in regards to that question, actually, because I've been telling this to Arsenal fans too for a while, but I'll start with Mount.
Yeah.
With Mount, he's been in and out of the team, injuries and all. He came back last season. I think that's one of Amorim's favorite players.
He loves him. I can tell.
He loves him, and I can see why he does. Because actually, what he brought to the game today.
Yeah.
You can imagine a Mount that was in Chelsea when he was in form.
Most definitely.
You can see him coming back almost to that level. He's not there yet, but gradually he's coming back. I was very impressed, just like you, what he brought to the game. And with more match time, that rhythm will come back. He'll do well. I see him assists and goals combined. I see him going into double digits, maybe like 10, 12.
Yeah.
I see him doing that this season. That's Mount.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. For Odegaard, on the other hand, he's a very inconsistent player.
Yeah.
The Odegaard of 2 seasons ago was scoring 15 goals, Premier League only, having like 10, 15 assists, Premier League. Ever since he had his injury, he
Yeah.
has not just been that same player.
Mm-hmm.
Technical wise, he's very up there. He
Yeah.
has the technical ability, but I just don't feel he utilizes that technical ability in the game.
No.
He doesn't control games as much as his ability says he should.
Right.
Again, going back to this United game today, the
Mm.
first 10, 15 minutes, he was looking amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
You know, the ball control,
Mm-hmm.
the looking around, the dribble,
The
I mean,
scanning.
the
Yeah.
scanning,
Mm-hmm.
keyword
So
scanning,
fast.
and
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
that good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, the creative spark just died. However, well, we'll put in his defense is that even off the ball, I like what he does.
Mm.
He's hassling people, he's closing markers down,
Mm-hmm.
he's running, he's trying to tackle. So I'll give him credit for that. But is that really your job if you're actually doing the good work? Is that what he's supposed to be doing if you're supposed to be the one controlling games? You know, when you're controlling games, it's less work for you because you're just spraying the passes and making those key balls and doing all that. But if you have to keep on chasing and chasing and chasing, there's something you're not doing right.
100%.
So again, going back to Odegaard, I wish he can be a bit more consistent, but he's not delivering what I expected him to deliver. Or based off of 2 seasons ago, I expected him to build on that. He hasn't done it. He hasn't done it yet.
So yeah, just to buttress what you said, I think it's a great player. It's a player that everybody look up to, that this will be a potential
Yeah.
best midfielder in the
Yeah.
world, you know. And we all, even me as a Manchester United fan, I want to like support him to be successful because I like him with the personality, the way he encouraged the team and every other
Right.
stuff of that nature.
Right.
Well, the consistency is the key. If you can't be at this top, this I don't see how you can win the league.
Agreed.
You know, and that is what De Bruyne had when he was infirm, and he keep moving Manchester United, Manchester City, I beg your pardon, to the right,
Exactly.
you know, spot where they need to be, and that's why they were successful at the time. You know, then once he's going down, when he was going down, then there was Rodri that rose up. You know,
Exactly.
so there was no chance for any kind of like slow, you know.
Agreed.
I'm looking for the right word to use at that spot, in that midfield at the time. So now, last question I want to ask about this particular game: the working rate in the midfield. Who do you think has a better working rate in that midfield today? Like Manchester United midfielders, Arsenal midfielders. Who do you think have the best?
Honestly, because of so there's a different way I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Like again, when we were on the ball that
Yeah.
first 20, 25 minutes, I just didn't see the work rate. I just saw a team passing the ball.
Right.
I saw more of the work rate when we started chasing.
Yeah.
And honestly, our midfield is lacking. Apart from Zubimendi. Zubimendi, he did okay.
Yeah, he did well.
He did okay. Declan Rice,
no, that's yeah, not today.
It's quiet.
Yeah, not today.
Odegaard, same thing. But the back four that started the game, I thought they were on point.
Yeah.
You know, the work rate off the ball, yes. Now, again, when we were in control and United were chasing,
Yeah.
the back three, Euro.
Yeah.
Honestly, he was a standout.
They were
I
amazing.
like the way he played, yes. Dorgu was your very good outlet.
Yeah.
Both defensively and
attack.
attack-wise.
Yeah.
It was a very good outlet. So again, in terms of work rate, it was just how the game panned out. You know, one team was in control for the first 20, 25, and then for the rest 65 minutes, another team was in control. So it's like I saw more Arsenal chasing and using more of that work rate to try and close you guys down, try and shut down the passes, try and make last-ditch tackles. I did not see United do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously as a Arsenal fan, when you watch the game, you more kind of focus on Arsenal game. So sometimes you don't get to see the United work rate.
Agreed.
And the same thing goes for Manchester United for sometimes. It's because they want to see the Manchester United player, how they play. They don't get to see much of that of Arsenal player.
Right.
It doesn't mean that we don't see it. I think they both work very well. The work rate is there from both teams. But one thing I notice is I think Manchester United have a better work rate because I don't know, there are some little passes that Manchester United are just closing up. Up today.
I mean, the
marking is so.
Dude, the scoreline, it says itself.
Yeah.
1-0.
Yeah.
You know, it was anybody's game. You
Yeah,
know, like you said, honestly, after that goal we scored, I don't remember the last time your goalie had a shot.
Yeah.
So
I think the only one he had was when Odegaard kicked the ball
Exactly,
and
and
it
that was
was
barely that was just like training exercise for him,
yeah.
But that showed that you guys did what you had to do.
Mm,
You guys, I'm telling you, it's like the second half was just like day and night. I remember we went to the drawing board and I was like, oh, okay, we need to cramp. This guy start, cramp this guy start, and that was it.
yeah.
Once they held Odegaard, that was it. Saka, they doubled up on him. And once you do that, that's it. If I were to give ratings right now, Arsenal's top maybe 3 or 4 will not get more than 4 ratings.
Wow.
Yeah. But from Zubimendi down to the defense, they can get maybe 6s and up. Yeah. That's how much I felt we worked behind. That's how I felt United worked us behind. Yeah.
Well, that's good for United because, to be honest, I don't think the way I see the game today, yes, Arsenal did not play the best game that we know they can do.
Right.
They didn't perform to the best today. However, I think United step up a little bit, just like you said earlier, and that make Arsenal's game not shown the way it's supposed to.
Agreed.
You know,
but in the bigger picture, though, like this is one thing we've complained before about Arsenal fans. You're like, oh no, we need to play pretty football. We need to play pretty football, and we don't get the results.
Exactly.
So now
you don't have to play exactly this Premier League.
Winning. So it's like at the end of the day, 3 points count. So hey, at the end of the day, let's say now, a year from now, are we going to remember who took the shot in the 85 minutes, or are we going to remember the scoreline?
A week from now,
exactly,
we won't even care about that.
Exactly, we'll be talking about the scoreline.
No, we'll be talking about who win the game.
Exactly.
Nobody care about how beautiful Tottenham play against PSG. Now, what people will be talking about is the results.
Exactly. You scored 2 up and we caught up and
come
we lost.
back. They came back from 2-0, 86 or 86 minutes, I believe.
Exactly.
They scored the first goal, and then it is 94 or 92 minutes they scored the second. So that was what people would talk about.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, like I said earlier, it's beautiful nonsense. If you're playing a beautiful game but you can't score, what's the point?
Exactly.
Nobody care about that. We care about the 3 points, unfortunately. So
That's true.
even though I'm one of the person that like good football, no matter what the result is, but still the world don't really care about that.
I hear that,
yeah.
No, but let me ask you, as a United fan though, what was your take of the game?
So to be honest with you, I think it's fair. I think what I was really concerned about is did they have like a face? I'm talking about United now. Did they have like an idea? Like did they have a plan? Because in the past I don't see that in their game.
Okay,
Today you see a comfortable build up from the defensive third, all the way to the mid third, and to be honest, all the way to the offensive third. However, the offensive third is when they finish the clinical aspect.
Agreed.
And that's what I'm looking for from Manchester United. For them, again, it's not about the result right now for them. Even though they need results so bad.
True.
So to boost their morale. But do you see that they have a plan? Do you see this is a team to watch? We don't see that in the past from Manchester United. And today,
to be honest, I differ a little bit from that. I felt they did have a plan because of the opposition. This is Arsenal we're talking about. This is the team that finished second like 3 times in a row. So you have to give them a little bit of respect.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm giving them respect. Like I said, in the past they don't have a plan. Today,
okay, agreed.
Today, like the way we see them in the past, they don't have any plan. They just play. Let's just finish this season.
Agreed.
So, actually, started from the preseason that they came to play in America. They've been doing well, but today I really like the way they play.
Agreed.
There is a strategy.
Exactly.
And that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
So for them to lose, I didn't even feel bad, and I'll be honest.
Okay, that's good.
Because this is the first game, and they play against Arsenal, and Arsenal lately they've been one of the best teams.
Yeah, the best defenses. Yeah, in the past 2 seasons. Yeah.
Exactly. So. Yeah, the result is not bad at all.
No, it's really not. It's really not.
It's not bad at
to all United fans, please don't feel terrible. To be honest, if there's anything, yes, it's a disappointing result. First day of the season, losing at home.
Exactly.
But in the grand scheme of things, honestly, the season is bright for you guys. Compared to last year, you finished 15th, remember?
I know, right?
And you guys didn't even make one performance that was as good as today's.
Exactly.
So honestly, if this is the benchmark going forward, I'm saying it again. Honestly, the future is bright. I'm thinking United may either come home with maybe a Carabao Cup or make Europe.
Yeah, I mean, if they
and I'm not even kidding. Yes, if they keep playing like this, they'll make Europe, or
I believe that,
or bring a maybe Carabao Cup or an FA Cup.
The
It's
good thing
possible.
about them is most of the player available now, they don't have injury prone
That's another
player,
plus too. That's
you
another
know.
plus.
So and the player they want to get rid of are going away, and so they have a face now. You know,
Yeah,
Martinez, I think, haven't even played the
that's true.
defender,
Yeah.
and it was that
So you
that
see
guy.
that, but that you see, there's competition for places.
There is very still
Yeah.
it's very competitive, and that's what we want to see.
Imagine Luke
Mino is not even
Maguire coming from the bench today.
Maguire. Mino is not even in the
Yeah,
game. Can you see?
exactly.
So there's so many players.
Yeah.
There is this other striker. What's his name? The guy from Bayern Munich, Zeski. You know,
Oh,
he was on
true,
the bench.
true,
There's so many
true,
players that was
true,
still on the
true,
bench for
true.
Manchester United.
Quality as
You know,
well.
qualities now, and
Agreed.
that's what we want to see from Manchester United.
Yeah,
So I think they did well.
yeah.
You
And in
know,
terms of outgoings for United, honestly, I feel at some point in time they need to do this gentleman's agreement. If it's to pay off some of the players,
yeah,
they need to do that.
yeah, yeah,
They need to. If it's a case of maybe they put 40 million for Anthony and a club is coming in for 20 million,
yeah,
bite the loss. Let them go. Use that money, inject.
yeah.
Because for me, this is a season for Amorim to actually showcase what he can do.
100%.
If he doesn't, honestly, United. And
Yeah.
one thing I know, United, hey, they don't
They
waste
don't
time.
have that
Yeah,
patience enough.
they
Yeah,
would get
yeah.
rid.
Say go, but they always
Yeah,
give it 2
exactly,
seasons.
exactly,
Once you messed up,
exactly. Bye
then
bye.
it's time to go.
Next coach.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's good. You know, they actually need somebody to actually um, give, you know,
He
show
needs
something,
time.
show working.
He
And
needs time. He
yeah,
needs time.
he does need time. So from today's game, if we keep playing that way, then yeah, people will be so happy.
Yeah,
Right now, the fans love him. You know,
they should.
the owners of the club not loves him.
They should.
The player that are united with him. So for now, it's still good. Hopefully, he can get some results. Then equation will balance.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what we have on Manchester United, guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. You know, we're going to drop another video. There's actually a video I'm going to post soon on Anthony. You know, Anthony on Real Betis, and another one on Osimhen and Haaland.
Mm.
Why is Osimhen coconut and Haaland is a superstar? You know, I don't get it, but yeah, there's so many unsettled arguments on that.
That should be very interesting because at the end of the day, both of them scored crazy goals. So it's like,
Crazy
why is it
goal.
one a coconut and another one's a Messiah?
Exactly, because look at Osimhen, right? He was going through a lot, you know, in the club he was in Napoli, and look at Alan. If you look at him when he was in Dortmund, he's a crazy dude, just like Osimhen,
Right.
and he's always fighting for his right. Well,
Right.
let's say Osimhen doesn't even do closer to what Zlatan Ibrahimovic did in football.
Agreed.
About craziness.
Agreed.
And everybody call him, oh, he has class, he has this. Osimhen doesn't have that.
No.
We're a little bit biased on the way we judge things,
Agreed.
you know, and we just have to like make sure we dive into it, just have it, you know, just honest conversation on this kind of thing. You guys, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We keep dropping videos every week, day by day, in the midweek as well. Anytime there is a game, we always come over here to have a conversation. And again, do not forget to subscribe, share this video, and like. Comment on the comment section. Whatever you guys think on Arsenal, Manchester United, let us know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, Andy, for having me.
It's
man.
always good to see you. Right,
Likewise.
man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you.
All right, guys. Peace out. Bye.